Well, imagine being taxed for sending your own money home to your parents, spouse or children. Well, that's exactly what's on the table in Washington, and it could hit the Indian diaspora in the US in a big way. The US House Budget Committee has taken a big step towards pushing through what's being called President Donald Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill Act. Sounds poetic, right? But it's anything but. Especially for the nearly 45 lakh Indians living in the United States as we speak. So what's buried in this 1,100-page legislative document? Well, the bill proposes a 5% tax on all international money transfers made by non-US citizens. That actually means Indian H-1B workers, green card holders, and even long-term residents who haven't taken up US citizenship, essentially the core of the Indian American workforce, will pay extra every time they send money back home. So whether it's $100 to help out with medical bills or $10,000 for a down payment, let's say in Mumbai, well, America wants 5% off the top. And the math? Well, according to RBI data, $32 billion was remitted to India from the US just in the year 2023-24. A 5% tax on that means $1.6 billion lost to Indian families in the blink of a congressional vote. This isn't limited to personal money transfers. The bill also targets investment income and stock option proceeds, which NRIs often route to India for real estate investments, startups, or family expenses. Suddenly, though, moving money across borders becomes a luxury and not a right. And unless you're a verified US sender, US citizen, you're fair game for this tax. Here's where it gets more politically charged, though. The revenue from this remittance tax, along with other funds in the bill, is earmarked for Trump's hardline immigration agenda. So think $46.5 billion to restart construction of the US-Mexico wall, $4 billion to hire 3,000 more border agents, $2.1 billion in signing bonuses, and 10,000 new ICE officers. And the kicker, a plan to deport 1 million immigrants annually. And for the first time in US history, asylum seekers would be charged a $1,000 application fee, placing the US alongside countries like Iran and Australia in monetizing asylum. It's not a done deal yet, though. On Friday, some Republican hardliners briefly blocked the bill, citing overreach. But on Sunday night, it squeaked past the Budget Committee with a 17-16 vote, and the next stop is a floor vote and potentially a law. So what does this mean for the Indian government, for India's central bank, for those planning to go to the US for work or study? Well, those questions are still up in the air, but one thing is clear. The Indian diaspora is staring at a direct hit to their ability to support loved ones back home.